Hello and welcome to a special international edition of Plugged In. I'm Laura Van Zyl, publisher and editorial director of Residential Lighting. Lightology has been shooting video of standout products at recent markets, including Euroluce. We were fortunate enough to tag along with them for a day to see some of the highlights in Milan.
Our first stop was Penta, where the company introduced Clint lamps by Umberto Asnago, featuring optical glass and an LED light source. Also designed by Asnago were Mami lamps and fixtures that felt both retro and contemporary. Continuing on to Terzani, Mattia Albacini and Luca Martorano created two remarkable designs for the company in 24% lead crystal. The elegant Calais resembled the elongated blossoms of a calla lily, while the clever Sharpay mimicked the folds of its furry namesake. Other material magic at the company included the drapes of thin mesh surrounding Volver by Studio 14. Foxel by Dodo Arslan was inspired by Paco Rabanne's mod dresses. Each individual tile is woven together by hand and creates a trompe-l'oeil 3D effect. Also by Arslan was the showstopper Argent, featuring clustered discs meant to replicate what it would look like if a handful of coins were tossed in the air. The dramatic Angel Falls by Nigel Coates featured human figures in crystal, each one unique, suspended and illuminated from above. Actually introduced last year, this fixture is now available in the United States. Things were just as innovative at Artemidi, which introduced the Ine line in collaboration with fashion designer Isemiaki and his Reality Lab development team. Each piece was freestanding without a frame structure, taking shape only by their precise folds, which collapsed to ship flat. Equally intriguing, their surface material is made from recycled water bottles. I loved the erector set vibe of the low-tech lamp by Javier Mariscal, which uses high-tech 6-watt LEDs that produce an impressive 540 lumens. It's a fully articulated piece with fun, colorful joints. Another favorite for me was Ross Lovegrove's Nebula. LEDs surrounding the rim of this ceramic sconce grazed a swirling pattern in its center. A curious piece was the cylindrical objective lamp designed by Jean Nouvel. The lamp's 4 segments produce 3 types of light: ambient light from a glass center, a task spotlight focused from its neck, and a floodlight beaming from the top. There was something super sexy about Karim Rashid's Solium floor lamp, handmade from a single piece of fiberglass and bouncing LED light against its concave arc. Heading over to Leocos, which has now absorbed the Ferme de Vetro and Murano Due brands, we started with its Idea line, featuring the Cloche series by Danilo De Rossi. The bell-shaped shades appear opaque when off, but dual layers of glass are revealed when on. Also part of Idea, Shaker lamps and pendants by DAA Design featured shades filled with red crushed glass or white rolled glass. The lamps included optional cement block bases. The company's Moto line focuses on applying traditional glass techniques to entirely contemporary forms. The Studio line included beamer fixtures by Arc Levy, which featured a striking chrome finish on both sides of the glass. Many angular configurations could be created, all with LED lamping. Our next stop was Vistosi, which has a 5th-century tradition of Murano glass craftsmanship. This skill was evident in a new larger version of its Balance series, with an indented low-profile form that's very difficult to create with perfectly smooth surfaces in blown glass. Surrounding the company's booth were its Jogali crystal-linked elements, which can be combined as desired on standard steel frames or in custom configurations. Our final stop was actually in a Salon de Mobile furniture pavilion, Cartel, whose spectacular La Galleria themed booth was my personal favorite in Milan. Remarkable lighting included the company's Twist lamp, designed by Ferruccio Laviani. a swirling polycarbonate form with an aluminum base and LED lamping. Another Laviani design, T wall lights in 3 sizes and 3 metallic finishes, gold, silver, and bronze. Laviani's Taj table lamp was Cartel's first to incorporate LED. This year, the company introduced a mini version and a new color range that breaks away from the previous options: black, white, satin finished frozen, and clear transparent naked.
Thank you for joining us. We'll be bringing you coverage of future markets and events. And in the meantime, stay plugged in. Arrivederci.